Never use Huawei. Hello guys, welcome to another vlog. How you all doing? Yeah, so I've decided to make another vlog. Just because I'm bored shitless, basically. Let's open this one. That's better. The date today is the 20th of December 2022. It's near the end of that year now where, you know, everyone's glad this fucking year's over. And to be honest, aren't we all? As soon as it hit April, I knew and realised, you know, this year was shit. Yeah, so basically, back to this app right here. This app right here for GoPro is shit. And the fact is, this thing is annoying at sometimes. The way it says, use the app, or, you know, set the time yourself on the camera. So when you take the battery out every time, it wants you to fire up the app. That is not action, is it? GoPro. Imagine if you're in the middle of a very cool ski video. You turn on the GoPro, oh, you've got to fire up the app. I'm sorry, but you can't use your camera now. You know, I thought it would keep all that shit as a, you know, an automatic thing, but yeah. So, yeah, so in the last vlog you saw me vlog this piece of shit from Huawei, which ironically does have a battery symbol but doesn't stay lit, but then as soon as the battery's low, the red one stays on. Makes no sense. Really don't understand that logic at all. But hey ho. Anyway, I won't be holding the camera like this for very long because I've got a selfie stick. Actually, I brought a selfie stick while I came down here, and of course, being GoPro, this thing doesn't have a tripod mount, so I had to order one online. It's a 3 set, I believe, so that's good, interesting to find out. But yeah, so it's no longer as icy as it was, and yeah, this bloody window is horrible for cameras. I do apologise. Yeah, so I'm gonna be done. I mean, to be honest, I'm just going to be doing nothing really all day today. So I'll document if anything else happens, but I doubt it. But yeah, I might watch some crappy television eventually when my mum's at work, but at the moment she's gone out, so at least I got the house to myself for now. Yay. Yeah. Also, when it says it came with a case, this is the case it came with. And to be honest, it's a nice looking case, but the problem being is, what the fuck is this for a case? Honestly, what the fuck is this? Honestly. Anyway, more to follow. Yeah, so, till next time on this bit of the vlog. Right, so as you can tell, I'm now dressed, and it's now 17 minutes past 1 on the 20th. So yeah, if you remember back, I had a problem with Smarty, and because of this problem, I had to use this, and I mentioned it on a video about being on Labara and all that sort of crap. I'm going to tell you my quick experience with it through the vlog. I do have a Smarty SIM card still from the last vlog that you saw of me, and I'm going to have to do it like this more often. But yeah, I basically, I went on this because the Smarty experience, well, Smarty experience has been fine. It's just the signal with 3 has sucked, because they've been messing with the phone mast since November. I don't even know if it's fixed anymore, because I'm now on this at the moment, which is powered by Vodafone or I don't know. Oh, it runs on Vodafone, sorry. It uses their signal, same as Smarty using Free Mobile. Yeah, so this has been okay. It's been a bit more reliable than 3 at the moment, but you know, I still will stick with Smarty. It's just this great little backup really was great thinking, actually, because this was only 25 quid for unlimited data, and surprisingly enough, I don't think any of my top up is gone out of my thing, but it doesn't matter if it did anyway. It's only 4 quid. But it's funny, you know, because it's like, you know, the first time in a while since Smarty's gone down for real, and it rescued me back in like September, July, whenever I got the thing. And you know, it's a shame, it's a sad shame, and I had to go to Labara really. But yeah, would I recommend this? I don't like Vodafone, so I wouldn't recommend it. But I would recommend it as a absolute end of the mill. You have no choice to go with this. This is what I always would say. But yeah, the bar is not too bad. The customer support was fucking outrageous. Fucking outrageous. To say the least. And as you can see, look, we have got 3 bars, so it's not terrible. You know, I mean, compared to Smarty, when it was down or whatever, it was only at 1 bar, 2 bar, and now I get it shuttled to 5 and then went back to 1. And then 2, and then, you know, after that happened, I thought, oh, that's the final straw, so I had to go and get this sorted. Not forgetting, you know, the fact that it was always disconnecting as well, so not just the signal was bad, but the thing just went dead. And so I had to rush out and get this, and that's when I made that Smarty update video, just to clarify that it wasn't Smarty's fault, and it isn't their fault. It was actually Free Mobile being twats with the signal mask. So, but yeah, passing that forward. My experience with this, it's been alright. You know, I haven't had any problems. I haven't like taken my unlimited off too early yet. But only time will come, because it's Vodafone at the end of the day. And well, it's actually not Vodafone, is it? It's Labara, but they're using their signal or service or some shit. I don't know. It's all confusing out there. No one makes proper mobile anymore. It's all like hiding under hidings, if you get my saying. For example, E now's gone with BT, and BT's phone is probably E. It's all confusing out there. It really is. You've got to be very careful who you go with now. It's not like before, where you used to go with Vodafone, it was shit, so you went with fucking Virgin, and Virgin wasn't pounded by anyone, you know, or O2, that was away from, you know, what was it? That was away from all the others, basically, that were doing this. So it's confusing now. Smarty's part of 3, Labara is part of Vodacrap. I think they used to be part of O2 at one point. I'm not sure, but if I remember rightly, it wasn't. That wasn't a problem service. So it was. Yeah. Oh, I'm babbling on. That's my problem in life. I babble on too much. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be getting a probably a McDonald's later on, because Mum's gone out, and she's got to get me some when she's out. So, you know, been eating like a pig as usual down here, because normally when I'm back at home, I only eat like 1 meal a day. So there's that. So yeah. Until next time, I guess. So, as that caption shows, I didn't have McDonald's in the end. I had a one of those bacon pasta things from Tesco. It wasn't too bad. Could have been better, but not too bad. Anyway, I'm on my laptop right now. Gonna log in a minute, and I don't know, just check out comments, whatever, if I've got any, which I doubt it. This is also a great quality check to see how good or bad the GoPro acts in low light. I mean, at the moment in time, I've got my light on low, and it looks like it's doing a better job, per se, maybe than the other GoPro ripoff I had. I don't know, but to be honest, I think they're similar, but just a bump up in quality just a little bit. Although one thing I have to criticise is, why is it 25 frames and not 30, 60 and 100? That would make more sense, but no, little quibbles here and there. It was an expensive camera. Okay, I'll probably see you in maybe a couple of days, because I've got nothing else to put forward here. I'm on the laptop now, I'm logged in. Not doing much. So till next time in the next clip. So you've probably seen me bitch about this thing a load of times from Huawei. Yes. I'm gonna have a little bitch again about it. Well, tonight has sucked really badly. We have a thing called SIM cards for MiFi devices. America and everyone else has one. And the SIM card has this little adapter on it for the old SIM card type, and then the brand new ones for iPhones and smartphones. A bit like this, to be honest. And it's such a sucky design because it keeps popping out and it's irritating. But the worst thing is it's not just Huawei that's done this, but the SIM card bit that you slide into the little bracket, you know, it would be alright for the old SIM card. It would just bend in, no problem, you know. But tonight that kept popping out and it was driving me nuts. It really was. And then my SIM card converter thing that came with the SIM card from I don't know, O2 back in the day, you know, it bent and it broke, and it pissed me right off. That really did. And in the end, I decided to take that metal bracket out, and then I realised that's why the SIM card works, because it pushes it in. And I didn't realise this. I thought it worked by contact, and it's just, you know, I'm not going to say magic. I'm just going to say, you know, I thought that it didn't need to be pushed in. I thought it was just, it would have pressed in with the bracket in the Huawei stupid MiFi device, but it didn't. So that's really pissed me off, to say the least. That's really have pissed me off. Yeah, so this piece of dog shit. And many others use this SIM card method, which I don't know why, because the D-Link that you saw earlier on, that's, you know, been going, and then I unboxed this thing in the last video. That one, absolutely fine. You open it, you know, but with a battery, and then you slide the thing and the SIM card plops out. No problem. No problem. Put it into this thing, breaks it. And then, you know, luckily I had a spare from the Labara one, by the way. So that's why it works. But then it was even worse because the other device, you know, it clicks in, no problem. This thing breaks it. So I took that metal bracket out, and I realised that that's why it works. Because, you know, it pushes down, and I thought it was just, you know, something just to keep it down, just in case it would fly around. It's kind of for that reason, but it's for another reason. So my own idiocy kind of messed that up. But come on, if D-Link can make a proper SIM card tray, why the fuck can't Huawei and TP-Link do the same thing? I've seen the TP-Link model do the same thing. Why? And many other models out there. You're all bad for this. Stick with what D-Link's doing, and I will be happy. Also, this device is turds. Anyway, it in order to see if anything's going on with this thing, you have to press the button, because apparently LEDs use so much fucking power. Oh, I've moaned about this millions of times. But anyway, it is now 10:53, and the next segment hopefully will be in a couple of days. I know I said that before, but I just wanted to quickly bitch about it. Right, guys, I'm dressed and all that. The date now is the 21st, and I had a Subway just now. I probably got bits all over me anyway from the Subway, because one thing you need to know about a Subway is that when you have a Subway, it is guaranteed that you cannot keep it off your hands for like 6 weeks. You got to evacuate your entire house after a Subway and all that sort of thing. That's why I've not been such a fan of it so much. But anyway, My tripod pieces are on their way. It's 4 stops away, so I will be doing like an unbagging kind of thing in a minute of doing that. But yeah, cannot wait for these tripod things, because then hopefully my hand won't be in the lens shot, which is guaranteed right now. I'm trying to keep it away as much as I can. Anyway, yes, so the sellotape method for this unit is working pretty well, actually. It's now working, which is odd because, you know, when I put sellotape on it before, it didn't work, but yesterday pressing it down and then putting the sellotape on works. So I did the same this morning and it works, which is great. Good old vape pipe for Christmas. Anyway, more as it goes along. My package arrived. Let's see what we got. Hopefully the tripod mounts. Try and do it off camera. If not, I'll blank it. Well, here we are. There's the tripod mounts. Let's put that on to make it easier. No, I can't. Anyway, the button only works through your chair for Wi-Fi because the phone's doing the recording for the GoPro. Well, there we are. That's the tripod mount. So there's one. There should be 3 in here because it shows on the photo 3. Yeah, that's one. There's another one. And it's great to have 3 because, you know, one for each tripod that you use, so you don't have to keep messing around. And there's another one. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the selfie stick, and we'll see you then. If you can hear that giggling, that's actually Carl. I just started the camera of him giggling. That's a good start to this vlog, isn't it? Right, we're on a selfie tripod now, and as you can see, I've got 2 more of these mounts. Woohoo! That was fun, wasn't it? Say hi, Kyle.
Hi, guys. Everyone's doing okay?
Yes. So, as you can see now, I can move the camera around much easier, and I don't have to do this where, you know, my hand was like always in the shot all the fucking time. Yeah. Now we're actually on a selfie stick, which is nice. Which means I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. You know, all the signs you can do. So, yeah. If I've got anything to report, I will keep the camera going. Subscribe to Carl1982. Is it 1982? Chat zone?
Yeah,
Carl,
chat zone. Yeah.
Carl1982 chat zone. Obviously, don't do that until you finish the video, but, you know, just leave him a comment, you know. Tell him that I sent you. You know, I want all the royalties. Oh, that reminds me, your check is in the post. Still.
Yeah.
For that other current videos.
Interest on it this time.
He's added interest £100 every time, so I've got to get it on with.
£100. Christmas bonus, you know what I mean?
So yeah, using this selfie stick is pretty cool, actually. I now can have a steadier shot, hopefully. It's not like all terrible, but it's a Poundland selfie stick, so it is, it's not the best selfie stick in the world because it is Poundland, but it's done me well. I've used it through the holiday videos, etc. I just stopped using it after a while when I used the phone because it was easy to grip. And Carl's muted himself, the git. Anyway. More and such as we go along. Never use Huawei. So, as you saw, I destroyed the shitty of an excuse of a Wi-Fi device, and yeah, I got another one on the way, don't worry. This time I'm going for a KU Wi-Fi MF906, which will be shot probably in a couple of days after this vlog entry. But my mate Carl has bought this for me, and I'm going to pay him back. Thank you very much, mate, for doing this. I really do appreciate this, and such and so forth. and yeah, I can't appreciate it enough. Let's put it on normal light mode. Let's see if that works. Woohoo! Yeah, the thing was doing me in to a point. The sticky tape didn't work, obviously, because it kept going off halfway through, so I crushed it and I threw it straight in. But it's okay. I've now put the device in constant charging mode with the D-Link, and we'll just wait for this other one to arrive. It's only temporary anyway. It's not going to be like that for a long time. So hopefully that won't kill the battery, but it won't, because I'm only going to do it for a couple of days, and I've got another device coming anyway to switch around. So looks like a nice device. Some people give them quite mixed reviews on it, and most of it's in Chinese on YouTube, so that's kind of good, isn't it? Until I get it, and probably the only English one on there. Maybe, I don't know. There is one person that did review a L100 on there, which is the screen version, but it looks okay. I mean, as long as it does the job, that's all that matters. And over time, I might get another D-Link just to match it. But for now, you know, if it, just hope it lasts, because then I can just keep using it throughout the year. Maybe, I don't know how long I plan to keep it, but over time I will eventually get the D-Link as another replacement, so I can do a switch around, and because I can get the batteries dead cheap as well, so there's that. But I will get some screen versions as well for it. So I know it's a lot of money to mess around with Wi-Fi, but I know it's just an OCD thing. I always have to have two of the same thing, or at least one near the same. I don't know. And it has to be both black and that sort of stuff. But it's going to mess with OCD for a bit. But you know what? It will work out for the best. And then I'll get the D-Link as a OCD thing. But at the moment, it's on constant charge now, so it really can't escape it. The only thing that worries me is that USB is on a plug. So when I plug out the lights, the Wi-Fi only has 5 to 7 hours of power. So that's something to be worried about, but I'm going to turn it back on when the thing's charging again. So at least there's that. So I've got constant Wi-Fi, and then I can do the switch over when I get the new device. So anyway, I'm going to relax now. It's 9:05. I'm just going to relax now and hopefully sleep. And then next day, next couple of days even, we'll get this device and see how it goes. But it's soon going to be the day that my new vlog's going to be uploaded of the GoPro video, which I'm using the selfie stick to now. That'll be on the 23rd as well. So don't know when this one's going to be uploaded though. Well after Christmas, I reckon. But we'll see. Anyway, until next time. Another package came. Big thank you to Kyle for this. I will pay you back, don't worry. Next month, it'll be part of my list. And here it is. My brand new MiFi device. That plus symbol, is it me? Or does that plus symbol look a lot like the PlusNet logo in a way? Anyway, let's quickly get this unboxed and get it charged. Knife. There we are. So, I'm on the unboxing channel, so alright, getting it out. Yeah. That's the unit. Well, it's much thicker than the other unit, interesting. And it tells you information of how to set it up, blah blah blah. We're men, we don't read instructions. I don't think I am. And, ooh, actually that looks very shiny and very nice. I don't know if you can see that. But, it's got even a pull tab, interesting. And the pull tab failed. As per usual with these things. Pull. And then it opens out on the back, like so. Like the others do. And there's the battery. Interesting. Let's see what the battery is. 1800, 6.66, 666, 4.2. But it doesn't tell me. Oh, it's there we are. There's the model. B10. Let me say that again. Model B9012, and it takes a micro SD card. Sorry, micro SIM. It's been a long day. I've just got out. Gone out and I'm back again. It's been a long day. I always wondered what this black bit is. Is that an antenna? No, it looks it's cascading as a antenna. Interesting. It has a reset and all that, and it has an on-off, as you expect. So, it's a very nice device. Actually, comparing it to my other device right here, the thickness is near the same, near identical, and actually this is wider than this. So interesting that is. I'm going to have to mount it up ways because the lights are that way round, not that way round, which I don't understand why they did this orientation crap. So yeah, what I've got to do is I've got to set it up and do that sort of thing. Let's see if it blinks first. Let's turn it on. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. I can't see it. What's it doing? Pretty things. Making a Wi-Fi. Pretty nice looking, actually. Wonder if it'll fit in the thing. Yes, it does. Really well. In fact, I think it looks better on its side, to be honest. Yeah, so there you go, look. There's no SIM card installed, but you got blinks and blobs, and the battery is dead, of course, but this one luckily has some power in it. So yeah, so if you don't mind, I'm going to charge this up now somehow. It better take a mini USB. Yeah, it does. That's what you expect in that box anyway. So there you go. Thank you very much to Carl, 1982 chat zone. Oh, and by the way, I'm wearing a Christmas t-shirt, if you can see that in the wide angle lens, which I'm hoping you can. So yeah. Oh, now it's charging. It blinks blue or red, depending on how low the battery is. I want to have a look at this micro USB actually. Honestly, I don't know why they bother. Why do they bother with this short ass cable? Anyway, enough of that. I'll see you later. So the battery is about dead on this thing, on the D-Link. And about time, because we want to see this thing and see how long it lasts for. But one thing I noticed when I took the battery out earlier on is there's no indication nowhere of what battery this is supposed to be. It says B9012, but it's not like a common battery. I tried GB31241 2014, didn't work. I finally found a battery, but I don't know if it's gonna be the right battery. I don't want to screw up the unit too quickly, you know what I mean? Or at all even. I don't want to screw it up at all. That's supposed to be the attitude. Anyway, so yeah, a bit of a mindfuck that is. Probably because this device is not known to anyone really, but I'm sure the battery should be known. I mean, even my Chinese cameras had a common battery that they used because it was one they stuck with. But this one is a bit different and going to be a bit of a ball ache to find. So I'm hoping I can find it somewhere, because that's a little bit annoying that I've got to search for it. So there you go. If you're searching for this battery, be very careful, because unfortunately you can't get them dead easy by the looks of it. So here we go. The unit is now fired up. It's got a purple battery symbol there. It's supposed to be blue because it's supposed to be 100%. I have a feeling the battery doesn't keep its capacity as much if you leave it for a long period of time. But well, it doesn't matter. If I can find the battery, you know, it would be much more simpler to fix that problem over time. Sorry, my internet reconnected. Let's see, it says green there for the signal, which is about right, I think. But I don't know. I mean, I'll keep you informed, because I'm logging into the router now and making sure that it works only with 4G, because 3G is not so relevant with Smarty, and to be honest, it's not going to be relevant with many others in the future by the looks of it, so I want to make sure it's ready. So here we are, it's all running. It was at 100%, It just took a bit of time for it to go blue. I put on 4G mode, as you should do with all of this. But yeah, there you go. It's all working now. Thank you very much, Carl, again. I will pay you in January time. Sorry, those stairs are killing me. Anyway, I'm still looking through the settings. I'm trying to see if I can actually get a firmware update, but I highly doubt it, because most of these Chinese devices don't want you to upgrade them anymore. If they do, it's quite dodgy. Well, my Merry Christmas video is now uploaded and ready to go. Yeah. Somewhat glad this year of how my videos have gone throughout this year, in a way. I mean, it's been tragic, I know, but it's like, at the same time, you know, at least I tried, you know, for this channel. So yeah, it's now the 24th. Still using this little Wi-Fi box down here. I'm actually testing out how long it actually takes for the battery to go dead, because the other one's about 7 hours. So it's going to be interesting to see how long that is. The Huawei didn't even last 6 hours anyway. Passing that forward, yeah, my video is uploaded, so it's all caught up now, so, you know. But I've got a bit of shocking information, to say the least, and that is that I'm going to have to do my live stream on the 26th, a bit more later than usual, because I'm going to be seeing my grandma, and it's going to be late. Apparently, I thought it would be earlier, but it's not going to. Still got the Christmas shirt on anyway. But yeah, anyway, this honestly, I didn't realise how big this video is going to be. It's going to be a simple another vlog, and you know, I didn't realise it's going to be like 20 odd minutes long, or longer than that even. But hey ho. Yeah, so yeah, the Christmas video is up. I've seen a lot of YouTubers now making a Merry Christmas videos. Obviously, Ashton's has uploaded something, you know. I'm not going to say Merry Christmas again in this video, because I've already said it in the Merry Christmas video. So yeah, another shock of mine recently was that I got 500 subscribers. If you don't believe me, it's right there. Can't really see much because it's a curved lens, but yeah. So I released my Sunburnt People Be Like video, even though the fact it's fucking December and there's no way no one's sunburned nowadays. But it's just one of those funny videos I did like 2018 or something like that, and did it with Sean, and you know, kind of depressed me actually, because you know, Sean's not physically existing at the moment. But you know, it was one of those, thank you for getting this to 500 subscribers. So I've been to 500 subscribers before, so you know, it's a blessing to know that you make a second or third or fourth channel and you catch back up again, and people are willingly enough are going to resubscribe to the same channel, even though, you know, I admit it's not great quality stuff, my videos, and but I do try and bring some form of light and try and make you guys laugh as much as possible. I know how difficult that sounds. It's true. But yeah, so yeah, that's the end of the line. The Merry Christmas video and the vlog one was the last two videos. It's quite shocking now, because now I've got to think of the new material. But I'm going on stream blah 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 blah. I'm going on StreamYard now to change the time, which to some might piss them off, but doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you know, I can't help it after Christmas if I've got to visit people and do things. I expected to cancel it, to be honest, because I was like, oh god, I'm not going to be able to make it, so I have to cancel it. But I'm just going to have to move the time up to at least 9 o'clock or something. But you know, the ones that are patient, thank you very much for being patient, and such and so forth. But yeah, that's all I've got to really report. Tomorrow's Christmas. Can't believe it how quick it's gone. To be honest, it's been a shit year, so hey ho. Anyway, more as we go along, I guess. Well, hello there. It's 11 o'clock, the 26th, and as you can tell in my ropiest voice, maybe, I don't know. I've been worse. Yeah. So yesterday was Christmas, and it was really good, actually. Watched a few TV shows with Mum and all that sort of stuff yesterday through Christmas. Got some, gifts from her yesterday, and didn't expect them, but in a way did, if it makes sense. It's like that thing you think, they probably have, knowing them, even though they've already done something for me in the past. Like, for example, my mum got me this phone for Christmas, Christmas and birthday, back about 3 or 4 months ago. Well, maybe 2 months ago. I don't know, maybe 3 months ago. But so I didn't expect nothing, and I got a bit of a surprise when I did get stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I got for Christmas. So let's start off with the most important thing of all of them. Booze! Bailey's. And I've drank it all because I wanted to get a little bit plastered. Yeah, so that's Bailey's for you, quite a big bottle, actually. Huge. I always like their design of the bottle. Very nice. But I also got this lot here as well. So I got this thing right here, which is one of those solar novelty things that you can put in your car, and it wobbles like that, and that's really cool because I'm hoping to drive in future. I also got one of these things, Squeezy Goo large ball, and they're quite funny, actually. Let me quickly see if I can get it out. It's a bit sticky, but yeah, you do this with it, and then your hands get all sticky, a bit like a testicle. Anyway, as you can see, look, there you go. Anyway, get that back in the box there. So I got that, and I got that. And then my mum got me some piggin blankets, nuts, which is nice of her. I also got this, which is quite funny, face mats, and they're basically coasters, really, but you can actually use them as a funny novelty by putting it on your face and having different faces as the mouth, if you get my saying. So, you get one of these coasters, put it between your nose. I guess it will hurt a little bit to start with, and then you have a funny face and all that sort of stuff. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, quite a funny gift that was. And because I knew my mum was going to do this, I didn't really order a calendar in November or anything like that, or in the December months, because I had an idea that she would get me an advent calendar, or someone would get me an advent calendar, which is hilarious because it's like a troll fest thing with my mum sometimes. Anyway, I did have a London's version of a advent calendar, and it was like the square one. I've also got another one at home that's got dogs in hats, and this one is just the dogs version. But as you can see, look, you got a little Westie, you got like many more for each month, which is going to be absolutely funny throughout, well, cute actually, more than funny, throughout the year. And then we have this other novelty gift, which is Jolly Holly festive play that tune, and you get like 4 of these little kazoo things, and you get cards in it to do the theme tune and all that sort of stuff. Quite a funny little game. Mum's always getting these sort of funny, quirky presents, and they're really funny. I also got these as well, which I've already eaten because, hey, it's Christmas. Tesco's own milk chocolate coins, and they're about like that, and they're like 2p, 10p, etc. You know how they go. And I also got some of these as well, which is the Irish cream. She knows how much I like Irish cream at Christmas, so, and I don't think of that in a weird way, but yeah, Irish cream right there. So yeah, she didn't have to do all this because she got me the phone, and I'm very pleased with her for me getting this. But you know, it was funny how it was wrapped as well with Bailey's. It was like in some socks, so it stopped her drinking it. But yeah, that's what I got for Christmas. And I also got money and a few other things probably in future, but I haven't documented it here. Look at the dust in this room, it's terrifying. But yeah, there you go. You know, that's pretty amazing how I got, you know, a few funny items this Christmas, as well as you know, getting the phone. So you know, I really didn't expect this, but I think the funniest one is going to be this, when I put it on my dashboard, because it's got a little sticky thing on it that's going to probably wreck the dash, but it's going to be funny because it's going to like wobble back and forth. That's the point of it. And the advent calendar as well, you know, it saves some money as well on my end, because I was going to get another advent calendar. But anyway, yeah, that was that. Another thing that kind of sucked yesterday though was that yesterday morning of Christmas Day, I got a sore throat, and you can probably hear that in my voice. Not the best, not the best. And the funny thing is, no one's hinted to me that I stink with getting me all this Lynx deodorant or anything like that, which is funny because normally they do that, but they didn't this year. But you know, I probably will eventually. Someone will be late with a Christmas present somewhere doing that. But yeah, I think I might have to end this vlog soon, but not now. Obviously, I'm going to be doing the live stream later. I've got to go to my grandma's place to spend some time with her after Christmas and all that, and then I'll be back home. But no, me, because all the taxis and that are all messed up recently, and that's not good. Well, it's expected at Christmas. Oh yeah, that's another novelty item I got as well. I got this snowman thing here as well. That basically is, you know, you turn and it jumps up and down as well. That's another thing I got for Christmas. I've got to show that bit. But yeah, still got the sore throat and it's really bad. But I don't know if we're going to make it to Grandma's because, you know, with the lack of taxis and all that sort of shit, I doubt it, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll document later of probably the live stream, because I'm going to be doing a live stream at 9 o'clock. I had to change it from 7 to 9 o'clock. The battery's getting low on this GoPro, so I'll go now. So until next time, I'll see you later. Right, so I'm back from seeing my grandma, and afterwards we got a Chinese takeaway. I had chicken and cashew egg fried rice with crackers, and some seaweed, and bloody hell, I'm stuffed. But anyway, my live stream has been changed now to 8 PM instead of 9 PM. Yeah, because I didn't realise it was going to be earlier. I thought it was going to be well late. It turns out it's earlier than I thought, so I made it at 8 o'clock instead of 7. Gives me a chance to wind a little bit and start the stream back up again, so that's what I'm going to do. So we'll see you then. We're going live, folks. We're going live. Don't know who would turn up though. I got my LED sign going as well. Rick Barry is a nuts, which is true. Anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thanks for watching. Take care.